Construction 5. Line parallel to a given line L through a given point P. So we need to draw some line roughly here that's parallel to the line L. So how we're going to start that is by moving over here to the left and creating a point on the line L. Now this can be anywhere, doesn't matter. Okay, and for the sake of this construction, I'm just going to label it A. All right, now what we need to do is join A to P, okay, and beyond. So we're making this line here and go beyond. Okay, now we take our compass and we're going to put the point on A here, okay, and we're going to make sure that our compass is a little over halfway to P. So I'm going to open that a little bit more, so just about there. Now I'm going to make my first arc here on the line AP, and I'm going to make my second mark here on the line L. Okay, and then for other reasons that you'll see in a second, I'm actually going to join these two together and just make them into one big arc. Okay, the reason for that is I'm going to try and replicate that arc further up. Okay, so what have we done so far? We put our pin on A and we made a mark here at 1. So the arc intersected with AP there, and the arc intersected with L right here at the point 2. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move up now to the point P, and we're going to keep the same distance on our compass, okay, and we're going to put the point of the compass onto P, and we're going to make an arc here, and we're going to swing it and try and replicate this arc here roughly in length. Okay, so the point goes on P, we're going to make an arc with the line AP, and we're going to swing all the way around and try and replicate that full arc. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact, just make a nice big arc. Okay, so we have made an arc here and we have cut the line AP here at the point 3. So let's recap what we've done so far. We put the point of the compass on A here and made the mark at 1 and 2 where the arc cuts those two lines. So that's the first place we put our point of our compass. Okay, the second place we put the point of our compass is here at P, and we make this big arc here that cuts the line AP, and we swing it around. Now for the last maneuver here, unusually we have to change the width of the compass. Now I know we don't do that a lot in constructions, but in this case what we have to do is we have to come down here and measure between 1 and 2 and make our compass that width. The reason is we're going to try and mirror this situation, the 1 and 2 up here, and make a 3 and a 4. Okay, so take your compass, okay, put your point on 1, okay, and put your point on 2 and make your compass then this width. Okay, then take your point and bring it up to here to the point 3, and we're going to see where this cuts our nice big arc here. See where this intersects. Okay, and this is going to intersect at the point 4. So really this whole situation of 1, 2, we're really just sliding it up and trying to recreate it with 3 and 4. And the idea is then that when we join 4 to P, that should be the same as joining 2 back to A, and we should be able to make a parallel line. Okay, So let's do that. So this line here then will be parallel to this line here. Okay, so L will be parallel to this line here that goes through P. Now let's just recap what we did there. So after we made the point 3, we came back and put our point of our compass here. So that was the third position for our compass, was there. And that was purely to measure this distance here. Then the fourth place we put our compass was here. Okay. With the little arrow there. So there's the fourth place we put our compass, and then we swung around here and made this point here at 4. So I think this is quite a difficult one. You can see that this angle pretty much slides up to this angle. They're the angles that we make with parallel lines. Those are corresponding angles. Yeah, remember corresponding angles for parallel lines. So anyway, let's recap because I think this is a hard one. So this is where I put my point. Okay. So first of all, we put our point here and we make the arcs 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to make arc with the point of intersection 1 and then an arc, and we make that little point there 2. Then we take our compass and keep it the same length and we move it up to P, up to position 2. Now I'm going to write from here to here, same length, okay, super important, of compass. Radius length really, isn't it? Compass makes circles. Okay, so from here to here, keep it the same length. So we get up to point 2, right? And with that same length, then we cut off AP and we make this point 3. So that's, we're making the arc at 3. And make it a nice long arc. Isn't that right? Nice long arc here. Then we come to position 3 with my point. And really, that's not to do anything except to measure. Okay, so to measure, we say between 1 and 2. Okay. So to measure between 1 and 2. Okay, so in other words, and I'm going to write here, change length of compass. Okay, and then the final one is here, 4. You come back up to this point 3 and you make an arc then, and you make this point 4 where these two arcs intersect. Okay, so that's where you make the intersection, I'll say intersection at the point 4. Okay, very complicated altogether. Okay, and once you do that, okay, I don't have enough space, so when you're finished that, I should have written in here, obviously then you join 4 to P. Okay, so this parallel line, so we join 4 to the point P. That's my parallel line. Okay, that's ultimately where I'm going. Okay.